Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we end the trading week, would you hear that over in the US motor industry, General Motors is temporarily shutting down more auto plants, and this is leading to tighter inventories and obviously causing the price of their vehicles to push higher. And the main blame for this is a global chip shortage, which has really started occurring over the course of the pandemic. The company announced it would shut down 2 plants in America, and this has caused supplies of vehicles at dealerships to get extremely tight. And obviously recently that its inventories of vehicles at the end of March was down 18% from 2020. So basically this chip shortage came about as the pandemic really went into full swing, because obviously automakers started winding down their production, and this meant that a lot of electronic manufacturers enjoyed strong sales during this pandemic, and they happily snapped up their excess supply in these chips. But then, when car sales bounced back sooner than expected over the course of the back end of 2020, when the first wave actually stopped, we saw a big surge in not only motor stocks but tech stocks as well. So it left the industry struggling with a chip shortage in general. So General Motors has already warned that full year income could be cut between 1.5 billion to $2 billion because of this shortage, and it said these latest plant shutdown plans are in line with earlier profit guidance. And also it appears that Ferrari are having a bit of a bad time as well. The Italian supercar luxury maker has since fallen 5.6% since the start of 2021, and it's just suffered its worst quarter in Q1 of this year since 2018. So you have to wonder, is there going to be a bit of exhaustion in these motor industries, in the stocks in general, because we have had quite a Cinderella story with the bounce back in the COVID pandemic, but we'll see if prices are going to start waning anytime soon. So I'm just looking at General Motors and with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud. So as you can see, we've had a very, very sharp accentuation to the upside. But what I'm seeing at the moment is possibly a slight bearish divergence coming into play, and if this does, we might just see prices start to wane at these peaks here. We're just seeing over the $60 psychological level that prices, if they start waning down, then I'll be looking at the first level here, which is roughly at the last trough, which is about $55, and then we could even go lower than that in the medium term. So if this does start occurring, just look out for a further shift down, and it's not out of the question if we're going to hit this cloud probably in the next couple of trading days as momentum starts possibly come crashing down. As I say, keep an eye on all divergences, whether you're using RSIs or momentums or whatever oscillators you're looking at, and it could be very good potentials for sell positions if prices do start coming to the downside. So a quick look on Ferrari as well. The last time I looked on Ferrari was very interesting. I'll just zoom out a little bit. We were in this very sharp accentuation to the upside in this channel, but as you can see, since the beginning of the year, the 5.6% deficit in prices has really taken its toll on Ferrari as it's plunged under $200. But now we're seeing a little bit of a pickup. But what's most interesting at the moment, obviously we can forget this channel at the moment because we're very far away from it, but prices are trading inside the Ichimoku cloud. As you can see, we're seeing a bit of resistance at the top border, and now prices will probably try and push again for a top to break out. But I'm thinking there's going to be a bit of resistance around this top border here. Again, we're just going to see if there's going to be any chance of any kind of divergence. Saw a slight one here, you could say, as a hidden bearish before prices started picking up, but we'll just wait and see if this is going to affect the price action at the moment. And I'll just zoom in for a better review. So as I said, prices are just engulfed in the cloud at the moment. I'm seeing if there's going to be another upturn. If not, then I'm expecting another move to the downside, and this could really progress further into the cloud and possibly hit the levels here that we've seen previously, not so long ago, only the beginning of last month. So just a few things to look out for in the motor industry. Keep an eye on the headlines as usual to see what the opportunities are. So that's all from the Stockwatch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.